Are you running TikTok ads without conversion tracking? You are making a big mistake because without conversion tracking, you do not understand your customer behavior, cannot retarget. As a result, do not get the expected sale. You are just wasting money. Inshallah, in this video, we will learn how to set up TikTok conversion tracking using Google Tag Manager in a very simple and easy way. Navigate to TikTok Business Center, then move on Asset. If you want to set up conversion tracking using your existing pixel, click on your existing pixel, then click on Open in Events Manager, move on Settings, scroll a bit, and inside Install Base Code, click on View Instruction. Now copy this base code, or if you want to create a new pixel, click Add a pixel, select Create a new pixel, then click on Next. Paste here your website URL, then click on Next, select Manual Setup, then Next. If you only want to set up the TikTok pixel, select TikTok pixel. For only set up Events API, select Events API. To set up both TikTok pixel and Events API, select this option. Then click on Next, name the pixel, then click on Create, then copy this code. For my site, I want to use my existing pixel. Now navigate to Google Tag Manager. Now we set up TikTok config tag, that's why move on Tag, New, Tag Configuration, select Custom HTML, and paste the code that we copied from TikTok, then triggering all page, name the tag, then save. Now we create a custom event for page view. Basically, with the page view tag, we send event ID, external ID, and cookie underscore TTP and TikTok click ID. For event ID, at first move on template. Inside the variable template, search query. Search here event ID. I choose this template. If you want, you can choose another template. Add to workspace. Click on Add. Now we create event ID variable. That's why move on variable. Inside the user defined variables, new, variable configuration, select event ID, then save. Now we create variable for external ID, again new, variable configuration, select custom JavaScript, copy this code and paste here, name the variable, then save. For create a TikTok variable, again new, variable configuration, select first party cookie, go to our TikTok document, copy TikTok click ID, then paste here, name the variable, then save. Same way for TTP, new, variable configuration, first party cookie, back to TikTok documents, copy the cookie and paste here, name the variable, then save. Now we create a custom event page view tag, that's why move on tag, new, tag configuration, select custom HTML, type script opening and closing tag, inside the tag we type our page view code ttq dot track then first bracket, then quotation, comma, curly braces, then semicolon, and down here, and inside the quotation input our event name and add event id, clone, and call our event id variable, then comma, same way for external id, same way for TikTok click id, same way for TTP, name the tag, move on advanced setting, then tag sequence, enable fire a tag before TikTok page view tag fires, and select tag, our TikTok config tag, then triggering all page, then save. Now we create view content tag trigger. Let's go preview. Must be enter here website URL, then click on connect, continue. Let's view a item, that means view content in J4. It's called view item, and in TikTok it's called view content. Let's move on TikTok official standard event parameters, documents. Here we see for view content event we need to send content type, quantity, description, content IDs, currency, and value. Now let's move on Google Tag Manager preview mode. Continue. Select our view item event. Move on data layer. In the data layer, we did not get quantity and also description. No problem, we can take the description in a custom way. Now let's create a variable for view content, content IDs, currency, and value, also description. Move on Google Tag Manager, variable, inside the user defined variable, new, variable configuration, data layer variable. We can see under e-commerce object is the value. Let's copy e-commerce. We use dot to access value. Let's copy value and paste here. Name the variable, then save. Let's copy this variable. Move on Google Tag Manager preview mode. Copy currency. Back to Google Tag Manager. Customize the variable name. Also put here currency instead of value. Then save. Now we create variable for item ID. Item ID inside the items and items inside the e-commerce. That's why let's copy e-commerce. Move on Google Tag Manager, inside user defined variable, new, variable configuration, data layer variable, paste e-commerce. To access items we use dot, copy items. To access item ID we use dot, and this array index number is 0, that's why we use 0. Again dot. Let's copy item ID and paste here. Name the variable, then save. Now we create a variable for description. Move on our website and inspect product description. Here we got our product description class. Let's copy this class. Move on console. Type here document dot query selector. Then first bracket. Then quotation. Then dot. Then paste that we copied from element. Then dot, inner text. Here we see we get our product description. Let's copy this code. Back to Google Tag Manager. Inside user defined variables, new variable configuration. Select custom JavaScript. Type here function. First bracket, then curly braces, then down here, return, then paste the code that we copied from our website console mode, then semicolon, name the variable, then save. Now we create a variable for TikTok pixel ID. Move on TikTok. This is our pixel ID. Let's copy this. Back to Google Tag Manager. Site user defined variables, new variable configuration. It's called a bit and select constant. Paste the pixel ID and name the variable. Then save. Now we add TikTok pixel template. So move on templates. Inside the tag templates, search gallery. Search here TikTok pixel. Add this pixel template. Add to workspace. Add. Now we create a tag trigger for view content. That's why move on tag. New tag configuration and select TikTok pixel. Call our TikTok pixel variable. Then select event name. Move on parameter override and we select plain AM parameters. If you want, you can select this option as well. And we cannot get user data in view content without logged in user, so I will not send user data for view content event. We will call our external ID. Then uncheck this box. Use Google Analytics e-commerce data layers recommended. Basically, we cannot view multiple products at the same time. So I select this option, single content for view content and add to cart event. Then call our content ID. Content type should be product. Then value, call our value variable. Then currency. Then call our description variable. And call our event ID variable. On additional properties, add row. From here we send our talk click ID and TTP cookie. Call our TTP cookie variable. Then add. Also add TikTok click ID. Call our TikTok click ID variable. Then add. Then triggering. Click on plus icon. Trigger configuration. Call a bit and select custom event. Move on our Google Tag Manager preview mode and copy our event name as well. Back to Google Tag Manager, then paste here, name the trigger. then save, also name the tag, then save. Now we create add to cart tag trigger. Let's back to our website and add to cart a product. Move on preview mode, select our add to cart event, and in data layer here we see we get quantity. So we need to create a quantity variable. Let's copy this quantity back to Google Tag Manager, move on variables, copy our item ID variable and put the quantity instead of the item ID. Customize the name, then save. Now move on tag, copy our view content tag, customize the name and change event name. Move on parameter override. All option I keep it as it is. Just add quantity. Call our quantity variable. Then triggering. Click on pencil icon. Remove this view content trigger. Then click here. Click on plus icon. Trigger configuration. Scroll a bit and select custom event. Now back to our preview mode and copy our event name as it is. Back to our tag manager, then paste here the event name the trigger, then save, also save the tag. Now we create initiate checkout tag trigger. Let's back to our website and check out a product. Move on our preview mode and select checkout event. We can initiate checkout for multiple products at the same time. So to get multiple product IDs and quantity, we need to use custom JavaScript to create the content. Also, we need to create description variable for multiple product as well. Now we create variable for multiple product contents. That's why move on new variable configuration, select custom JavaScript, copy this code back to Google Tag Manager, then paste here, name the variable, then save. Now we create a variable for multiple product description. Again new variable configuration, select custom JavaScript. I created custom JavaScript code for multiple products with the help of ChatGPT. Copy and paste this code, then name the variable, then save. Now move on tag, copy our add to cart tag, customize the name and change event name. Move on parameter override and select here multiple contents. Call our contents variable. Move on additional properties, add row, and from here we can send our content type. Value should be product group for multiple product. Then add, also change the description with the multiple products description. Then triggering, click on plus icon, trigger configuration, custom event, back to our preview mode and copy event name as it is. Name the trigger, then save, also save the tag, Now we create tag trigger for place order, that means purchase, back to our website and complete a purchase. In purchase event we get user data, customer billing email and customer phone. Basically we need to send the user data, emails and phone number. Let's create variable for user data. Copy this customer billing email, back to Google Tag Manager, variables, inside user defined variables, new variable configuration, data layer variable, paste that we copied, then name the variable, then save. We also create variable for customer billing phone. Let's copy this, back to Google Tag Manager and copy customer billing email, paste the customer billing phone instead of email, then save. Our variable create complete, but there is a problem. If a customer type a space while entering the email, it will show an error in the TikTok pixel. Also, if the customer enters their phone number without the country code, it will show an error. To solve this issue, I took help from ChatGPT and created custom code. By using this code, I created custom JavaScript variable. If the customer type a space in the email or skip the country code in the phone number, it will no longer show an error. Let's do this. Inside user defined variable, new variable configuration, custom JavaScript and copy the code. If you want this code, join our Facebook free support group and make a post in our group. Call here our data layer customer billing phone variable, name the variable, then save. Also create for email, copy the code, paste here and here call our customer billing email data layer variable, name the variable, then save. Let's copy our initiate checkout tag, customize the name, then event name, then move on parameter override, call our custom JavaScript email variable, also call phone number custom JavaScript variable, then triggering, click on plus icon, trigger configuration, custom event, back to preview mode and copy event name as it is, back to Google Tag Manager and paste here, name the trigger, then save. Also save the tag. Let's submit our work, name the version, publish and go to preview and check our setup work properly or not. View a product, then add to cart, also add to cart another product to check is work for multiple product. Our description, add to cart, complete a purchase, back to our preview mode and here we see our all tag fired. Move on variables, here we see our email, phone, item ID, all variables sent properly. Let's back to TikTok, move on test event and paste here our website URL, open website, View a content, that means view product, add to cart, check out, place an order. Back to our TikTok. Here we see our all event capture properly. Alhamdulillah, our TikTok conversion setup browser site done. If you want video about server side conversion setup, subscribe our channel and comment below. Inshallah, I will create video for you.